friends, I am Chaskar. Today we are going to learn my English course book, Standard 10th, Unit number 1, Poem number 1. The name of the poem is A Teenager's Prayer, written by J.Morse. A Teenager's Prayer is a poem by J.Morse. The title of the poem is very simple and straight. The title gives the reader a clear idea of what the poem is about. The theme of the poem is a teenager expressing his thoughts about the decisions he wants to make for a leading successful life. He prays to God to help him lead the best life. So now listen the poem very carefully. Stanza number first. Each day brings new beginnings. Decision I must make. I am the only one to choose the road that I will take. In the first stanza, look at the meaning of the new words. Teenager, a person who is 13 to 90 years of age. Then darkened. Darkened means evil or bad days. Explanation of the first stanza. Each day brings new beginnings along with it. So, at the beginning of each day, the speaker has to make his own decision. There are different paths lying before him, but to choose the road on which to travel is solely his responsibilities. Then look at the next stanza. I can choose to take the road of life that leads to great success, or travel down the darkened road that leads to great distress. In the second stanza, there are some new words. Distress. Distress means great worry and strain. Explanation of the stanza. From those different roads lying before him, the speaker has to make the decision about choosing the right path of life lying before him. He wants to choose the road that leads to great success, or he should travel down the path which leads to great worry and strain. Then look at the next stanza. Please open up my eyes, dear Lord, that I might clearly see. Help me stand for what is right. Bring out the best in me. In this stanza, there is a description of the third stanza. In the third stanza, the teenager directly addressed the Almighty God. He prays to the God to open up his eyes so that he might see clearly. He also prays to God to help him stand for what is right and to bring out the best in him. Then look at the next stanza. Help, Lord, to just say no when temptation comes my way, that I might keep my body clean and fit for life each day. In this stanza, There are some new words. Temptation. Temptation means wrong wish to do something bad or wrong. The explanation of the stanza: the teenager goes on to seek God's help to enable him to say no, which he is faced with situations where the teenager may overcome by a strong desire to do something bad or wrong. The speaker also prays for God's blessing so that to might keep his body clean and fit to face the challenges of life each day. Then look at the last stanza of the poem. When my teenager years are over, I know that we'll see that life is lived its very best with you walking next to me. In the last stanza, the explanation of the last stanza, the teenager wishes the company of God because by the time his teenage years are over, he will surely know the truth that the life lived under the guidance and help of Almighty God was the best. This is the explanation of the poem. Thank you. Then we will learn the appreciation of the poem. Look at the appreciation of the poem. The title of the poem is A Teenager's Prayer. Poet. The name of the poet is J.Morse. Rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme of the poem is A, B, C, B. The figures of speech is apostrophe, alliteration and inversion. The central idea of the poem is, the theme of the poem is a teenager expressing his thoughts about the decisions he wants to make for leading successful life. He prays to God to help him to lead the best life. Thank you.